Hello everyone, this is Kashyap Joshi. I'm an VFX artist from Hyderabad, India. I have been working since last 6 years. I work for mobile gaming, movies and digital solutions. And this is my ArtStation page. You can follow me here for my latest works and tutorials. So today I'm going to show you how to create this type of rings for planets and also space scenes. As many of you are requested me how to achieve this type of rings through with transparency and also these asteroids in Blender, and today I'm going to show you step-by-step process about how to create these rings. And in the coming videos we will discuss about how to create this planet and volumetric lighting and also these small particles around the scene. So let's get started. So we are in Blender now, and I'm going to show you how to create rings as we have already seen in the image. So first thing we need to start with is create a mesh circle and then zoom it out, then go to edit mode, click on vertices, click extrude, and then this scale it down so that you can have a ring looking shape. You can just adjust it accordingly and go to subdivision surface. You can keep it to here, and after that you can just go create a new UV window, and for this we need to go click here and then zoom it a little bit so that you will have this one selected, and here we need to click on follow active quads. This will be the main thing here. Click on OK. As you can see, we have our UV ready here. It is uneven, so we need to select the top vertices, drag them to the top, and then click here, and then you can scale it accordingly as per your UV space. So after you've done all this step, you can press R and then press 90 so that you rotate your UV. That's pretty much it for the UV part, and then you can go back to object mode, go to shader mode. In the shader mode you're going to click a new material. I'm going to change it rings. We don't need any principal shader here. I'm going to choose diffuse. For this material we need to have a transparent shader, so we're going to add a transparent shader here. And for mixing this we need a mix shader. You might also need a mix RGB. We will use it for later. We'll connect this one down and this one to up. We will have this one slightly 0. Okay, so for the next step we're going to need a wave texture. So for better view we can scale down here, go to render view, add a light so that you will be able to view it properly. Go to the top view again, click on 80 so that you will have better visual. So once you have your wave texture here, just play with values accordingly. So I'm going to choose it for 1, and here are the bands to rings, this to spherical, and then play with the settings slightly. You can always play with the settings as per your need, because it might not work for your workspace, so just choose accordingly. Then create a noise texture here, click this into vector, and for the noise we can 20 to 5, and these are just random settings that I'm choosing here. To connect this and control them, we need a color ramp. Just place the color ramp here. Go ahead and place this factor to here and this to here. Or you can just slightly adjust the shadow. And one more thing is we need a texture coordinate node. For that, we need to place it to vector, and to start seeing, we just click this into the mix shader which we created earlier. So now you see some ring shapes appearing, but we need to work more for smoothing them. So for smoothing them we need a gradient, and then just copy this again. This time we are going to plug in with UV, and just copy this color ramp again, and then press factor to factor. And for this color ramp we're going to need to change few settings here. Just click here and then make the first one and the last one completely black, and the center one completely white. After this you can just click on here, click map, change this to power, go from here to this, and then just increase this exponent value, take this to here, and then change this to multiply, and then place the factor. So when you are increasing this factor, you can see that the edges are getting smoother. That is something which we can adjust accordingly. So now you have a ring which we can use for our purpose. So now you can also see that it is transparent and it is also looking very smooth on the edges. When you scale it, you will have a smooth blending effect of the wings. So once you have your rings ready, make sure you create another cube. So for this cube we're going to need a material. Click on press 9 to make it a larger cube, and this is just a volume box that I'm going to create here. So just scale it down a little bit, and then go to the materials, change this to volume, click on here, and you can just remove the surface, can add a principal volume and just change it to 140. So that worked for me well. So now you have something very smooth blending effect. As you can see, we have a circle here. We'll need to we can just rename the circles rings and ring 1. So now you have a smooth blending of the rings. I would like to change the color to slightly blue. I'm using an 8GB RAM and 1GB graphic card, so you can see my system is lagging a bit here, so slightly bluish texture. So that's how you create rings. So as you can see, I have used the same ring node settings for this scene, and yeah, my system is a bit slow, so you can see that it's still loading. So in the coming tutorials we're going to discuss about how to create few atmospheric effects like the asteroids flying around, and in the picture that I have shown you, there is a ring and also particles which are stones, asteroid in a circle. We're going to discuss about how to create few effects in Photoshop, how to sharpen the images in Photoshop, and also few color correction tips if you like them. So as you can see in this picture, I have used a particle system around the planet, and these small specks around the scene, these are also a particle system that I have been using, and some lighting and glow effects on the planet which are done in Photoshop, and a few things in the coming tutorials that I am going to discuss are camera settings, which is very important for this type of scenes, and setting your frame. So yeah, I hope my tutorial is helpful for you, and I will be uploading more videos soon. Please subscribe to my channel and share if you like. Thank you.